welcome to Cheap Joe's Art Stuff. My name is Julie, and I'm here to impart some knowledge to you today via a 2-minute art tip. And today's tip, we're going to talk a little bit about symbols. Not like but like symbols, visual symbols that convey meaning. You can use symbols in a whole bunch of different ways. I really find them interesting because it's a way to convey additional information to the viewer via, a visual element. And it can be bold, it can be subtle, it can be, a part of the subject, it can be hidden somewhere, it can be all these different things. And symbols mean a lot of different things to different people. So it's all about the interpretation and stuff like that. But it's an additional way to visually communicate ideas to your viewer in your piece. And I think it's just fascinating. There are all kinds of books about visual symbols and all this kind of stuff like that. And I just love learning about what they mean in different cultures, what color means. Even color has certain meanings in different cultures and stuff like that. But all kinds of fascinating ways that you can use symbols. And the really amazing thing to me, the science of it, is that your brain is actually programmed to look for visual patterns and symbols in stuff. It's a survival thing, because if you're the guy that can identify the vegetation that's safe to eat, then you guys, 1, will be fed and 2, don't die. Just part of the hardwiring of your brain. Your brain looks for those kind of visual connections when it's examining its environment. But symbols can be used to enhance meaning. So if the symbol that you're incorporating in with your subject matter relates somehow, you can almost tell a story with a symbol, whereas just the subject itself would just be, oh, here's a flower, oh, here's a river, whatever. And symbols just can do amazing things. And symbols don't have to be loaded. It's not like you're blazing the Illuminati and whatever. I mean, if you're into that, whatever, but it doesn't have to be this negative thing. It doesn't have to be that using a symbol means something awful or bad. It can mean all kinds of different things. There's a whole library of different meaning for just the most normal things. For instance, water. I was reading up about the different meanings that water has in visual imagery. Fresh water, like a lake, has one meaning. It generally connotes fertility and abundance, whereas springs and streams, they generally have ideas with movement and life force and energy, flow. But there's also all kinds of different things where there could be a symbol inside of a symbol. So for instance, in Indian culture, they have the god Shiva, and he has long flowing hair. But the reason his hair is like that is very, very specific. It is supposed to look like a river to impart that kind of life force and energy and stuff like that. So the hair is the water, is the energy, is this kind of deity, all this kind of stuff. So it's this whole combination of ideas within just this one subject. So take a look at symbols. They're fascinating, wonderful. I just think that they're so intriguing. And then we give a fun way to kind of diversify what you're doing and add extra meaning and communicate messages to your viewer. So we hope that you enjoy.